What is going on, guys? My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today bringing you guys a brand new video. So in this video, I actually wanted to break down a raid with you guys because I attacked a really interesting base, and I thought it was a pretty good replay to show you guys and break it apart piece by piece. Again, I've been using my go wipe strategy through my push through Titans. I think I've only lost maybe once or twice, and a majority of the time I 2-star bases, but this guy's base was pretty interesting, and I only ended up getting 1 star, and I thought I would break it down for you guys because I think it's a pretty strong base to defend against go wipe, or at least against avoiding a 2-star against your base. So let me go ahead and go back to my attack log. You can see I had a 52% right here, and first of all, let me show you this replay and sort of break it apart piece by piece. So talking about this base, I don't know what I would really call it. I guess you could call it a southern teaser because it's open through the bottom. But again, there still are 2 layers of walls right here. And whenever you attack with go wipe, you have to look where your golems will go. And it's really important to get your golems into the center of the base. So if you guys can only look at this base and imagine where the defenses are, there's a huge clump of defenses in the very center. There's the Inferno Towers, there's the 4 Archer Towers, and the expos, and then outside of that he has a bunch of barracks, he has a bunch of storages, he has his king and queen's altar, dark elixir drills, etc. And then when you move outside of that, he has another giant ring of defenses, and whenever someone does this, it makes it difficult for your golems to get in the center of the base. Now usually you can break apart your golems and use them in a pretty clever way to get your golems into the center, and that's what I'm going to try to do with this guy's base right here. So I'm going to drop my wall breakers on the very top. Again, when you see bases like this where it has a big opening through the bottom, 99% of the time it's better to attack through the top, so that's what I'm going to do right here, seeing as I can avoid a majority of these defenses as well as the king and the queen. So I dropped all my wall breakers and I have 3 separate openings, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop 2 of my golems in the beginning, but notice that I'm not going to drop all 5 of them because I do have 1 inside of my clan castle, but I'm going to hold on to that one for now. And the reason that's important, and a reason why some people would fail this raid, is they drop all their golems at once. And if you drop all your golems at once, guess what they're going to do? They're going to go to this cannon, they're going to go to this mortar, they're going to go to this cannon, they're going to go to this air defense, and they're just going to circle around the base, and they're never going to get into the center, which is really where you want your golems to go. So what I'm going to do instead is drop 1 of my golems. I'm going to let my wizards destroy some of these defenses. And then as soon as I destroy this cannon right here, this second cannon, I'm going to drop the rest of my troops up top and use those to jump inside of the base. So look what I do. Let me go ahead and put it live right now. So my troops are going in. I dropped a couple of my wizards, as well as I'm still waiting. My golems are doing work right now. And as soon as a couple of these defenses go down, I'm going to drop 2 jump spells. So you can see I dropped these 2 jump spells that I brought with me over here. And this is going to provide a line for the rest of my troops to jump into the center of the base. So fast forwarding it again. Gonna start dropping my golems right now, and now they're targeting the expo, and things look pretty good so far. It's getting a little bit hectic with his clan castle troops because they're running all over the base. And yeah, I'm gonna start dropping my heroes. I drop my golems, and let's see what happens right now. So things are looking pretty solid, but notice one thing is my witches, or my queen and my wizards, are still on the left-hand side, and this makes it really difficult for them to run back and attack this expo. They're gonna attack this elixir storage, and it's 50-50 where they're gonna go from there. All right, so it looks like they're going down the left-hand side. That's not very good. They're probably going to chase that witch down there. It looks like my king and my P.E.K.K.A.s are going to go inside the center of the base, but seeing as he still has these 2 Inferno Towers right here, as well as his heroes, it's going to be really difficult to take out that town hall. So I froze the first Inferno Tower right there, as well as the Archer Queen. My other troops are going down the right and left-hand side, but still, I got a majority of my troops to the center, and I feel like I did the best that I could without getting my queen to the center. That was the one thing that sort of messed me up. I didn't get my queen to go to the center of the base, which was disappointing. I feel like I dropped her in a pretty good position, but unfortunately, there were a couple of buildings over here in the new Queen AI. She doesn't usually like to follow your jump spells as much, but anyways, looks like my troops are going to make their way in, but now that I've made it all the way to the center of his base, I'm going to have to face his heroes, I'm going to have to face his Inferno Towers, and without my queen, that's actually a pretty heavy task, and it's going to be sort of difficult. All right, so my troops are doing a good job so far. My Barbarian King's battling against his queen, but he's going to go down in just a second to that single target Inferno Tower, and all I have left now is my golems in the center, and I think I might have like 1 P.E.K.K.A., but he just went down as well, so it's literally just my queen running around the side of the base. Oh, the other P.E.K.K.A. was actually down here too, so he didn't make his way to the center. So overall, I think I played this base pretty well, but honestly, I think this might be the best anti-go wipe base that I've seen, because again, if you attack through the bottom, you guys can look through what I did right now. By the way, I got 14 trophies. I think there was like 52 available, so it was a little bit of a bummer that I couldn't, or no, there's 42 available, so it was a bummer I couldn't get 2 stars. But if I attack through the bottom, I'm going to have all these defenses to go through. I have the king and the queen. My golems are just going to run crazy around the base. I feel like my only opportunity was to attack through the top, but if I see this base again, I'll definitely try attacking through the bottom. But for now, I feel like this is the strongest anti-go wipe Town Hall 10 that I've ever faced. Let me go ahead and bring it up one more time and just look at the base as a whole. It just looks really, really strong, and it's hard to find a place to attack from. Again, if you attack through the bottom, my golems are going to attack this archer tower, this wizard tower. It's going to attack this archer tower. It's going to go to this wizard tower. Literally, they're just going to run around the base and never make their way to the center. So I feel like the only opportunity I had to get to the center was to do what I did on the very top, and it actually worked out pretty brilliantly, but unfortunately, my queen didn't go to the center, and that ended up with me not getting 2 stars on the base. Plus, he still had his Inferno towers and his heroes in the center. So a really, really strong base against Go Wipe. If you guys are trying to protect against Go Wipe and you're a Town Hall 10, maybe for a Titan League base, this is a good one. I don't think it's great against protecting against 1 star because he has so many buildings outside of his walls. You could see my queen just dominate the outside of the base. But for protecting against 2 stars, I'd say this is a pretty good base design. And I definitely did my best, and I still only got 1 star, so definitely a pretty strong design right there. And I wanted to break this replay down for you guys to show you what was going through my head. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoy these breakdown videos, let me know. I'm definitely expecting to do some sort of guide video with Go Wipe soon, breaking down each and every base that I see, because I see a lot of similar bases. And something I definitely could have used when I was learning Go Wipe was a breakdown of like base by base, what I could do against certain bases. And I feel like I have a pretty consistent strategy on getting 2 stars against most of the Titan level bases. Just unfortunately, this one right here was a pretty tough one. So expect that to come out soon. If you guys want to see more breakdown videos, let me know. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.